Hey guys, welcome back to another Speckic adventure. Today we have a very special install for this car. For Christmas, I decided to buy something for this car, and that is an intake. So this one, I bought it from Monkey Wrench Racing, and apparently the description said that it was supposed to increase like 5 to 8 horsepower. We'll see. I think the car in general, like, I don't think it really needs any more power. Like, for me driving on the track, I think it's kind of good enough as it is, but I mean a little extra power doesn't hurt. And I think it'll just make the stock car sound a lot better. I think that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Intake, put on new intake.
Yeah, shit. That's the instruction.
Yeah, it's literally what it says. Remove old intake, put on new intake.
Done,
so,
you know. You definitely need to transfer the map sensor from the airbox to the pipe here.
Don't listen to him. Remove old intake, put on new intake.
Nice.
Don't need
Silicon coupler.
It's sticky.
That's to the throttle body. Hose clamps.
My new hose clamp. I hate some clamps. Never reliable. Oh, look at the little baby. What's this for?
Probably one of the line. Maybe this line right here. Okay. And the filter.
Okay. And I'm gonna poke a hole in it.
Oh, you do that last.
K&N.
Yeah, you do that last.
Official ricer. Do what last? This?
Yeah, you have to transfer
you
the sensor over, and then you fill onto the pipe, orient it right, and then you put that last, and you put everything back.
Nobody cares about these. Everybody just looks at this.
Yeah,
this is
sure.
It.
Oh shit. We took out the battery. And now moving on to the sensors.
Yeah. Yeah. See? There's a tool for everything.
Just the pipe out from the throttle body.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
this one comes out.
Cool. And then disconnect that part.
I don't know how to disconnect this.
I think you just separate it from
These hoses?
No, the bracket. Just pull the bracket out. Yeah.
There's a clip
those
here.
Yeah.
You can't pull it out. It's fatter. It's like in there. You're gonna rip this whole thing apart. Is this a coolant hose? This looks like a coolant hose. I'm not about to fuck with that.
It's not a coolant hose.
It's so fat though.
There's all vacuum lines.
Yeah. Maybe I can disconnect that. Should I disconnect that? I feel like I need to disconnect that. Is this a vacuum line or a coolant hose?
Which line? This
This
one?
line right here.
Oh, that one I don't know. You just have to maneuver it out. Yeah, right? Then you can slide out, right?
What the fuck is this?
It's just like a harmonic chamber.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just slide out. Easier. There you go.
I find it easier to just disconnect these two hoses and try to remove this, because look at the bottom of this. You're gonna rip open the plastic piece if you try to take this this entire thing out. So just disconnect the two hoses, because the hoses are connected to the car. Oh, there's how do you remove this? What the fuck is this? Gonna pull it out. my back.
We moved half the car already. Now we can have access.
Towel.
Touch it up.
Oh, what the hell?
The top too.
That's where the battery sits. So the intake goes this way.
Yeah, in there.
How does this sit that way? Oh, it faces downwards.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Like that.
So as far up as you can.
I mean, I can go further, but now there's a gap, so I don't think that's about right. I think it should be
Okay.
further out. Because it's right at the curve. Maybe. Like that?
Yeah, I think so. Looks okay.
Feels like it's sitting in there. And then I clamp here, maybe? Should be okay. I don't know, I can't tell. But I'll do this one
Tighten the
first.
other one first.
Yeah. So we decided to actually mock everything up. It was kind of weird, like putting the intake in because of such a tight clearance. We banged out the firewall bracket that's welded on. That's the one that used to hold on this harness over here. We banged it out. That I don't think you really have to.
No, I don't think
Honestly,
you have to,
because even if you look at it right now, like it doesn't actually impact like clearance for this filter here. And then so instructions tell you to basically fit the coupler and then fit this pipe and then fit the filter, but honestly I found it easier to fit the filter onto the pipe and then you tighten everything together, because then you can check on clearance and make sure your pipe orientation is correct and fits everything in here. And then also just you can get the battery tie down bracket to kind of see after you put this in if it clears. Ours did. So this is the end result. This thing, since it's lost its brackets, kind of like flopping around here, so might do some zip tie solutions here, plug everything in, and should be good to go.
Oh, it's a lot louder. It's really loud. Whirlpool.
You hear it. You hear it.
Yeah, it's really a lot actually.
Oh.